Hello children, welcome to your maths class. Here we are again with the new topic of measurement. Measurement includes measurement of length, measurement of mass or weight, measurement of capacity or volume. Units of measurements used long ago in different parts of world. In olden time, when there were no instrument to measure length, we used to use our elbows to measure the length of anything, starting from the shoulder till the tip of the elbow, and the unit was cubit. Or we can use our hand span, that is starting from thumb and spreading our fingers till the small little finger. We can measure the length, and the units were 5 hand spans, 6 hand spans, and so on. And to measure the distance, we used to use foot span. That is, we used to keep our one foot and then the second foot just adjoining the thumb of the first foot, and so on, and continuing and counting the number of footsteps. But these units were not the standard units, as the measurement used to vary according to the sizes of the body organs. If a small kid of your age will measure with a hand span, it may be different from the hand span of an adult, that is your parents or me as well. So these are not considered as standard units of measurement. With the change in time, we had many more instruments like scales, inchy tapes, then balances of different types like digital balance, physical balance, to measure different kinds of weights. Now, which are now the standard units of measurement? For length, for very long distances we use kilometers, for small ones meters, and yet another small, like if we have to measure the length of your notebook or your maths book, we may use it in centimeters for that. Mass, kilograms, grams, and milligrams. Capacity, liters, and milliliters. There are more units in between, but in our day-to-day life, these are the most common units that are being used. In this particular video, we will be concentrating on conversion of units. When we convert bigger unit to smaller unit, we always multiply. And when we convert smaller unit to a bigger unit, we always divide. So the operation is pre-decided. When we are moving from bigger to smaller unit, we are multiplying, and whenever we are moving from smaller to bigger unit, we are dividing. But the number may vary. That is, either we divide by 1000, or we divide by 100, or we divide by 10. It depends the unit in which we are converting. Here is an example. 1 meter is greater than 1 centimeter. So when we are converting meter to centimeter, we will multiply by 100. And when we are converting centimeter to meter, we will divide by 100. Now why 100 has been taken here? Because 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Let's make it more clear with some more examples. Here is it: kilometer, meter, and centimeter. As you can see the arrows, when we are moving from bigger to smaller unit, that is kilometers to meters, we are multiplying by 1000. And when we are converting from meters to centimeters, we will multiply by 100. moving from centimeters to meters, we will divide by 100. And meter to kilometer, as we are moving from smaller to bigger unit, we will divide by 1000. As 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So here the term 1000 and 100 has been used. Let's take an example. 5 meters to centimeters. Meters to centimeters. 5 into 100. That will give us 500 centimeters. So that means 5 meter is equal to 500 centimeters. Here is another example. 9.570 kilometer to meter. Kilometer to meter. Again, we are moving from bigger to smaller unit. We will multiply. And here we are going to multiply by 1000. And when we multiply any decimal number by 1000, we move 3 decimal places towards right. So instead of 9.570, it will become 9570.0 meters. For more details in this, you can check the video of decimal multiplication. Another example, 8,943 meters to kilometers. Now we are moving from meters to kilometers. That is from smaller unit to bigger unit. That means we are going to divide by 100. So 8,943 divided by 1000. Now any number when is divided by 1000, we put a decimal point after 3 decimal places starting from the right hand side. So 1, 2 and 3, and we will put a decimal point. So our answer will be 8.943 kilometers. Moving on to next measuring unit, that is mass or weight. When we move from milligram to gram, that is smaller unit to bigger unit, we will divide by 1000. And gram to kilogram, again divide by 1000. From kilogram to gram, multiply by 1000. From gram to milligram, multiply by 1000. Right? Here is an example, 5 kilogram to gram. Kilogram to gram. Here the arrow is moving this side. So that means we have to multiply by 1000. 5 multiplied by 1000 will give us 5000 grams. Another example, 952 milligram to gram. Milligram to gram. From smaller unit to bigger unit. So we will divide by 1000. 952 divided by 1000. A decimal point we have to add. 1, 2 and 3. And decimal point will come here in front of 9. So our answer will be 0.952 grams. The next unit is of capacity or volume. Liter to milliliter multiply by 100. Milliliter to liter divide by 1000. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So 3 liters will be liter to milliliter. Multiply by 1000. So 3 into 1000 milliliter, that will be 3000 milliliter. There is 2200 milliliter of orange juice in a jug. Find the volume in liters. Now we have to find 2200 milliliter in liters. We have to convert that. So that means milliliters to liters, we are going to divide by 1000. When this is divided by 1000, we will put a decimal point after 3 decimal places. 1, 2 and 3. So that is between both the 2's. There will be 1 decimal point. So our answer will be 2.2 milliliter, or we can also write it as 2.200 milliliter. Both the answers will be considered as correct. Hope the concept is clear to you. The only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. Do practice sums and you will master the concept. Thank you.